It's sad how things seem to come to an end once you think that you've reigned supreme for so long. People get sick and tired of being sick and tired, and now it's time for change. R. Kelly is in a situation where it's going to be hard for him to pay for lawyers. Let's see what he does now. Let's break this down, guys. What's up, YouTube land? Hope you guys are having a great start to your day. I'm back in the game with another video, and welcome back to my channel, NC Tough TV. So let's go ahead and jump right into this commentary, shall we? Today we're going to be talking about R. Kelly and Jocelyn Savage. Now, before I go any further, they are definitely coming for his pockets. They're making sure that when these charges stack up against R. Kelly, he will not have any money to pay the lawyers. So it's been reported that his Chicago studio, the people that own that building are suing him for $167,000 because he renovated without getting their approval. Now, we have to understand that R. Kelly was not only using this place for his recording, he was also sleeping there, and he built some type of dungeon within this place. So they're definitely suing him for making those changes. Also, the property management in Atlanta that oversaw the two homes that R. Kelly was renting is now suing him for $203,000 for the damages that he has accumulated within those homes. So like I said, y'all, they're not playing with R. Kelly. They coming for that stash. They're making sure that he's in a predicament where he will not be able to afford a top world-renowned lawyer to defend him once these charges stack up, and rightfully so. I'm in agreement with this. Now, I want to talk about Jocelyn Savage, and I want to talk about the FBI and their involvement in this case. So it's been reported that the FBI has been working on this case way before Lifetime dropped its documentary about the surviving R. Kelly ordeal. Now, Jocelyn Savage's father has broke this news and said that he has been in cahoots with the FBI, and they've been communicating, trying to get all the information together. What does Jocelyn's father know about the situation? When did he talk to her last? Where did he see her last? All the little odds and ends that it takes to bring forth the case. Now, 2 weeks ago, I want to say this. Law enforcement tracked R. Kelly down with Jocelyn Savage and another girl in the Trump Tower, where R. Kelly has a residence at. And they asked the girls separately, "Are you being held against your will?" And they both said that they weren't. Now, we can have whatever conclusion that we have in our minds concerning R. Kelly and his treacherous and manipulating ways. But at what point do we come to the conclusion that this will be a fine time for those girls to say that they want to get out of here, that this situation is blowing up, I don't want to be here anymore? And so now that all the media attention is on R. Kelly, this is a fine and opportune time to get out of Dodge. When are we going to come to the conclusion that those women, especially Jocelyn Savage, wants to stay there? That she's making the choice to stay with R. Kelly? When are we going to just look at this situation and say that Jocelyn is an adult and she's allowed to make her own decisions? Because clearly she wants to stay there. And it comes a point in time, y'all. It comes a point in time. There is no way in the world that someone can brainwash you so much to the fact that you see what's going on in the news. You know what could happen to R. Kelly, and you still elect to stay there. Either she's crazy or either she really wants to stay with R. Kelly. It's different from the situation back in the days where this whole story wasn't getting no attention because R. Kelly was a hot artist and the record labels and people around him wanted to keep him in position to make money, not only for himself, but for the company. But now the tables are turned and everybody is coming against R. Kelly in a sense to mute him, to convict him for anything that he has done and that he's guilty of when it comes to violating these women. And it's the right time for Jocelyn to say, I'm out of here. She could have told the police that, hey, I am being held against my will and I'm ready to go, but she didn't. So guess what? I'm already denouncing her story when and if she decides to leave. I don't want to hear that I was so mentally strained, I didn't know what to do. I'm already telling you, I don't want to hear it because she's had every opportunity to get out the situation if she wanted to. So the FBI, you know, they can continue to work behind the scenes. But the fact of the matter is, if you have Jocelyn Savage cooperating and you have that other girl cooperating, doesn't it make it look kind of strange that when you have authorities confronting them saying or asking them, are you being held against your will, that they say no? Doesn't it kind of make the case a little bit harder, a little bit tedious in a sense? You know, it could, because these females are sticking up for him. Now, listen, I don't know what it is that has allowed these particular two women to want to stay in a situation where they see that this could potentially blow up. But whatever it is, Jocelyn Savage must hold some culpability and accountability in her role if she's protecting a monster. Now, with that said, guys, I hope you like this video. Also share this video. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to click the notification bell to be notified of when I drop my next video. For now, gone.